evening, my dear nostrils. Welcome back to the Nashville Nose. I'm your host, as always, Dr. Magnificent. Here we go again. And today is gonna be one fun episode because we're talking about pie. No, not that kind of pie. I'm talking about the mathematical pie. And the favorite fragrance of every math nerd out there, Givenchy's pie. Never have I smelled a scent named after a number, but Givenchy's pie has been around for a while. Launched in 1998 by, of course, Alberto Morillas, and this is actually the first Givenchy in my collection that isn't a part of the Gentleman line. For the longest time, all I've had was Gentleman Eau de Toilette, Gentleman Eau de Parfum, and the newer Gentleman Reserve Privé, with its awesome refined booziness. And of course, Alberto Morillas is a legendary perfumer. Pie is a legendary release, so considering the price, the perfumer, and the icon factor, I have a pretty good feeling I'm gonna like it. So let's slice into this pie, shall we? The great thing about this fragrance is you can get it pretty much literally everywhere. I've seen it in places like Walgreens and CVS for pretty slamming prices, although I did get this one off of a discounter for even less. And the price matches the presentation. It's very basic. Just a white box with that gold pie emblem logo in the middle. The Givenchy name and logo. Also got the logo on top. That's about all there is to see. Let's look at the bottle. Oh yes. Let's blow up the box. Go! Ooh! I guess the box contains uranium. Yes, very fancy bottle, very fancy cap. It's got this like purse loop clasp kind of thing on top there. Kind of just protecting the atomizer from getting hit, although it, it's not very steady. I don't think it's gonna really help you much there. And looks like this bottle is an older one because it's kind of beat up, losing some gold on the backside there. It's been loved, but that's actually kind of cool. I'm hoping that this is an older formulation. I like the etched glass on the back. I don't know what's going on there. All kinds of designs and stuff. What is that? A T and a wave and a surfboard? I don't know what's going on back there. What is it? I don't know, but it's kind of cool. I even love the shape. I love how it's kind of triangular shaped. It's like a piece of Stonehenge or something. Anyway, enough chatter. Let's spray on some pie. Time to diagnose. The doctor is now in. Oh, a bit harsh in the open. Oh God. I need to not breathe right after I spray. Really inhaled that pie. Sorry, these puns are gonna happen this whole video. All right, in the air it smells a little more feminine leaning. I've heard it's pretty heavy on the vanilla, and that's what I think I'm getting wafts of here, is a nice heavy dose of vanilla. Not entirely sure. We'll see when we look up the notes. Huh. Okay. Very sweet, very designer smelling, a little bit synthetic, but pretty nice and rich, especially considering the price. Ooh, yeah. This is quite lovely. It's very vanillic and a little bit woody. Getting some woods in there. What else am I getting here? Not a whole lot of freshness. I think there might be a little bit of a hint of something maybe citrusy in the open that's giving me that designer vibe. But for an affordable designer that you can get at your local drugstore, this is pretty great. I can see why it's been around so long. Very nice open. Let's look at the notes. Oh, okay, looking at the website for Givenchy, I do not see vanilla. All they list is mandarin. Okay, I guess that's that slight zesty, citrusy top right there. Pine needle? I'm not getting pine needle, really. And then the only heart note they list is infinium. What the heck is infinium? Hold on, let me Google that. Okay, it looks like nobody knows what infinium is. I'm looking on this message board, and a lot of people are just saying it's an imagined note. Okay, I don't know. Infinium, cool. That's a first for me. And another first I've never seen before, ironwood, which I guess is apparently just a categorization of a type of hardwood, or specifically a wood density that is heavier than water. Approximately 1,000 kilograms, what about, what's your math? Approximately 62 pounds per cubic foot. Okay, let's compare to Fragrantica. Okay, I don't see ironwood or infinium at all on Fragrantica. Many people are claiming it to have a cedar base. And there is vanilla listed on Fragrantica, and the last remaining note listed on the website that also matches on Fragrantica is benzoin, although they call it benzoin crystals. Okay, God, these brands are getting fancy over here. Also, others claim to detect almond and tonka bean. I also see a couple florals listed here on Fragrantica, like neroli, geranium, and lily of the valley. We'll see if that becomes more apparent as it dries down. In the open though, very sweet and very nice. It's got a feminine energy to it, but also very much androgynous. Yeah, so far, I'm for it. What do you say we step away, test out that development and longevity? One sec. All right. Yeah, I give it a good amount of time to just simmer on the skin, and the longevity is not very great, not terrible either. Luckily, it's a warmer, sweeter fragrance all around, so it's not going to burn off as fast as something like a summery, citrusy freshie, but it has calmed down quite a bit. It's funny because it was really sweet in the beginning, and I was like, is this thing gonna get any more sweet? But no, I think I'm getting more of a resinous, woody nature at this stage. Almost seems to morph a little bit further away from the feminine side. Now it's kind of like smack dab in the middle, but it's very nice. It smells very classic and very timeless. I feel like it's one of those scents that just holds up over the years. Doesn't smell dated or anything. I mean, it's Alberto Morillas. He knows how to make a good timeless scent. Look how long Acqua di Gio has been on the market. I think if you want it to last longer though, you'll have to apply more. And at the price, that's really not a problem. It's really not bad, and it really doesn't smell too much like anything else in my collection. So I think it'll be a nice addition for me. Guess I'll rip into my final thoughts. Givenchy Pie, sweet and luscious, rounds out as it dries down, doesn't have so much of that heavy designer feel like in the beginning. Starts out real sweet and quite powerful, but then calms down over time, gets a little more woody and ambery and resinous. I find it to be a little more feminine leaning, but can easily be pulled off by literally anyone, I think, especially if you're a fan of vanilla. But I will say this vanilla isn't really like a sugary vanilla, kind of like a vanilla extract, a bit of a darker vanilla, especially as it dries down and starts morphing more into an ambery feel. So yeah, I say Givenchy Pie, once a classic, always a classic. And it would be a classic move for you to subscribe if you haven't. That's right, subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, help us out over here. Also share me with your pheromone challenge friends and family, blast me out onto your socials, leave me a comment because I love hearing your thoughts on this or literally anything. Let's get our fragrant brains going, shall we? And let's reconvene for the next one. Thanks for hopping with me on this quick little adventure. Stay sweet, stay calculative, and of course, stay smelly. The doctor is out.